Good morning, everyone. First, let me tell you what is the Committee of the Region. Maybe you don't know that. The Committee of the Region here in Brussels is the voice of local and regional governments. As a member of the Committee of the Region, I am also a member of the Regional Council Provence-Alpes-Côte d'Azur, which is southeast of France, and very happy to be with you today. Regions in France, stay on this, please. Regions in France are working very closely together on biodiversity issues. Since 2010, since we started to implement green infrastructure at the regional level. These very ambitious and very complex strategies made us work together to exchange our new practices. A proof of that is that I have prepared my presentation with Nature Paris, which is the nature agency of the region Île-de-France, and not my region. Nature Paris has a specific mission: be an observatory of nature and biodiversity, be the interface between research and policymakers, citizen, NGO, private sector. Its goal is to promote and enhance nature-based solutions for local stakeholders. Because Île-de-France is a sprawling and growing area, construction is one of the biggest issues for them, like it is on the coast of my region. Nature-based solutions are actions which are inspired by, supported by, copied from nature. Nature-based solutions bring many different services, benefits in our cities, among them climate service, such as reduce the heat stresses. Architects and builders are more and more conscious of that and are more and more introducing nature in constructions. Nature-based solutions are based on nature and its complex system processes. Greening is not enough, and moreover, it's not efficient. We know perfectly today how to build nature-based roofs and walls. The depth of earth, for example, the choice of the materials and vegetables are key. And to make the good choices, builders need the advices of ecologists and naturalists. Following these natural rules, nature offers a brand new vision for architecture. New buildings, new design, new way of living in our cities, and that encounter a real desire of feeling and seeing nature in our cities. People definitely need this greening of cities. They need it for a better life and they're asking for it. They know, they feel, or they can imagine the direct and indirect health benefits, the improved air quality, the noise reduction benefits. Green buildings and green areas are just more pleasant and peaceful. They are less stressful. People can have nature experiences and share them with others. To my point of view, builders and urban planners who have not understood that are stuck in the past. Nature must be considered also in soils. Nature infiltration are an effective solution against water flooding. One more time, taking care of nature is not only for nature, it's for living. New possibilities for buildings, such as buildings on piles, are appearing. Urban planning has no other choice than integrating biodiversity issues. In France, our regional ecological coherence scheme, which are the green infrastructure scheme that we have made at the regional level, must now be taken into account in urban planning. It is a legal obligation. It can be seen as an obligation, but it can also be seen as an opportunity to reconsider the role of nature in our cities and all the benefits that can be brought together with nature. Taking in charge biodiversity issues should bring builders to choose bio-based materials. These materials must be sought and organized as a new opportunity for local agriculture and local suppliers. Plus, nature is low cost. European Commission has given a lot of examples, such as this one, comparing the cost of green and grey infrastructure. Can you just go on for the picture? Yeah, thank you. In Ile-de-France, we had a study showing that green infrastructure can be up to 10 times less expensive than grey infrastructure on a 30 years period of time. Builders and urban planners have a new frontier to explore, the frontier of sustainable cities, seen like ecosystem inspired by nature. To do so, I am convinced, as I said before, that they can't do it alone. They must work at every step of their project with ecologists and with naturalists. Nature-based solutions have tremendous potential to be energy and resource efficient and resilient to change, but to be successful, they must be adapted to local conditions and local cultures. This is really a new way of thinking cities, a great opportunity to meet a growing social demand. To conclude, I would like to give you just two examples from France that are important to me. So one is in Lyon, this picture on the left side. Lyon has implemented green corridors and green waterfront to provide cooling and greening spaces along the Rhône River. I don't want here to focus on the multifunctional, offering climate and air quality benefits, but I want to focus on the new opportunities for recreation, healthy lifestyles, such as running, riding bicycle, walking and resting. And the result is there. People from Lyon don't need to leave Lyon every weekend like they used to do. There is less traffic to exit and enter the city during the weekends. On the right side, you have the pictures of Strasbourg. And like Lyon, Strasbourg shows that demineralization, like breaking the bitumen, is possible. That's what they did in many places in the city. Managing new urban green spaces involves participation of local citizen groups, and that was the deal. You've got a new green space, but you have to take care of it. Strasbourg showed that how using nature to enhance social cohesion. So this is my last message. Introducing nature in our cities is today obvious, but for doing it, breaking the bitumen is possible. Thank you.